Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. We are from Group 4 and today we will be presenting our group project proposal to the animation UUM Discovery a Living Museum. I will be your first presenter. My name is Putri Naura with metric number 291047. First, I would like to explain the background of study. The UM Management Museum is in collaboration with Perpustakaan Sultanah Bahia, plays an important role in preserving the history, culture, and development of University Utara Malaysia. However, the museum still relies mainly on traditional exhibition methods where information is presented through glass showcase and text panels. While this approach provides historical information, it is less engaging for today's younger generation, especially for university students who are more familiar with digital and visual content. Therefore, our project proposed a transition from static text display to more engaging 2D animation that present the museum history through visual storytelling. Next is the problem statement. Based on our need analysis and interview with Mr. Kuroshidi, one of the main challenges is that each information panel is limited only 150 words because of the physical size of display words. As a result, historical information has to be generally simplified and visitors who want more detailed information need assistance from museum staff to access additional files. Besides that, the current text-heavy presentation often cause museum fatigue, where visitors become tired of reading long descriptions and lose interest because completing the exhibitions. Our survey also found that 54.3% of respondents believe that lack of interactive multimedia is the main reason why museum visits become less engaging. Consequently, many visitors only scan the exhibition briefly and leave without fully understanding the history and heritage of UUM. To address this issue, we established the three main objectives for this project. First, to analyze our requirement based on survey response and stockholder feedback. Second is develop a consistent 2D animation prototype that transforms complex historical information into clear and engaging visual content. And finally, to evaluate the usability and educational efficiency of storyboarding using multimedia principles. Lastly, the scope of this project focuses on developing non-interactive linear 2D animation with a duration 1 to 3 minutes in Full HD resolution. The animation will be displayed on the digital screen kiosk tables inside the UUM Management Museum, targeting university students, young adult visitor aged 15 to 30 years old. With this project, we hope to make museum learning more engaging, easier to understand, and more memorable for today's digital generations. Thank you. So I will pass to another presenter.
Next, I will guide you through our theoretical foundation, research methodology, and data analysis. To protect our user from cognitive fatigue, in this project really applies to Richard E. Mayer's cognitive theory of multimedia learning. We focus on three core principles. First, the multimedia principle. We integrate customized vector graphic and smooth motion design instead of plain textbook style layout. Second, the coherent search principle. We eliminate all unnecessary visual clutter and only animate core historical concepts to keep the cognitive load minimal. Third, the signaling principle. We introduce a customized expressive character mascot as a visual guide to lead the user eyes through critical historical milestones. To execute this effectively, our project follows a three-phase multimedia development framework structured across 14-week timeline. Phase 1, need analysis. Week 1 to 3, we collect primary empirical data via user survey from 33 target respondents. We also conduct semi-structured interview with 3 domain experts, Mr. Kuroshidi as a museum client, Prof. Dr. Arifin and Dr. Aini as multimedia and UI expert. Proposal writing, week 4 to 8, we formally document our system functional and non-functional requirement and present our defense pitch. Phase 3 is low fidelity prototyping, week 9 to 14. We verify script into high resolution visual storyboard. Let's look at our empirical finding from our 33 primary target respondents, who are young adults aged 15 to 30. First, 72.7% of respondents state that they are very interested in learning museum history through animation. This directly solves a major problem highlighted by our client, Mr. Kuroshidi. Traditional text panel are strictly kept at 550 words, creating a massive information gap. Second, 78.8% of the respondents explicitly agree that a custom mascot would enhance educational retention and engagement. This data is strongly supported by our panel of multimedia experts. Professor Dr. Arifin emphasized that humans have a dual cognitive structure. Each character mascot will serve as a vital visual guide that satisfies Mayer's signaling principle, vision raw data, and conceptual understanding. For the visual style, Dr. Aini highly recommend a contemporary, clean, flat, vector design aesthetic. It resonates perfectly with digital native and satisfies Mayer coherence principle by stripping away unnecessary visual distraction.
Moving on to Session 7, the project requirements and system overview. For our functional requirements, the animation is designed to execute an automated looping playback sequence. This means it will play continuously on the museum's standalone kiosk, monitors with zero user friction. Visitors do not need to touch or interact with the screen to start the video. Regarding our non-functional requirements, performance and reliability are key. The media file size will be highly optimized to guarantee a smooth 60 frames per second playback. This ensures the animations runs flawlessly without causing memory crashes on the Android or iOS tablets. Finally, our information architecture is built on a chronological 3-act structure. The narration will systematically guide the audience, starting from the geographic origins of Singtok, transitioning into the historical communist conflict era, and concluding beautifully with UM's modern corporate university legacy. Moving on to the feasibility study, I am proud to report that this project operates on a zero-cost budget model. We are leveraging our existing university Adobe Creative Cloud subscriptions and our personal laptops for the rendering process. For deployment, we will utilize the physical tablet monitors already provided by Perpustakaan Sultanah Bahiyah inside the museum. In terms of scheduling, we are strictly following the 14-week Gantt chart mandated by the AP1 committee. We have successfully completed the rigorous needs analysis and proposal phases, and we are ready to move into the prototyping phase next week. Before we conclude, the expected outcome of UM Discovery, a living museum, is a fully rendered, auto-looping 2D narrative animation. It is not just a video, it is a cognitive transformation for the museum service environment. By converting static 150-word text blocks into a dynamic, character-guided visual story, we are directly answering the verified demands of our younger visitors and modernizing the preservation of UM's corporate legacy. That concludes our proposal defense. On behalf of Putri Naura, Khairul Nasuha, and myself, thank you to Professor T.S. Dr. Sabihatun Noor for your time and attention.